you've now been studying about a month and you've seen some progress through the materials. But I know that there's still a lot ahead of you, a lot of reading, a lot of watching, a lot of questions, but don't get discouraged. Each day, each time you study, it becomes a little bit less. What you need to be doing is sticking to the study plan for going through the content. That guide is going to cover everything you need to cover in time for you to be ready for your exam. And so just stick to it as much as possible. When you're talking about your daily study sessions or weekly study sessions, whatever it is you're studying each week, you need to be realistic and recognize that you're not going to be able to keep every one of your scheduled study sessions every week. But get back to that schedule as soon as possible. If you miss a day, try to make it up that week. Even if you can't study the full time that you're supposed to study one day, try to study at least a little bit that day and keep that schedule moving ever so slowly forward. Now, a few other points here at this point. Make certain to review what you have already covered. You don't want to just forget it. So what you're going to do is you're going to flip back through some of those pages in the textbook periodically. You're going to review some multiple choice questions from those past topics that you've already covered every week. Spend a little bit of time doing that. As you're studying new content, make certain that you continue to answer the MCQs as you study the topic. You don't want to get behind in your questions because those questions are an important part of processing what you're reading in the textbook, what you're watching in the videos, and getting that ready for exam questions. As you're doing those MCQs, start practicing for the exam. Use the keyboard instead of the mouse. It's faster to type in A, B, C, or D and move on to the next question with the keyboard than it is in using the mouse, and we want to save that time. So get in the habit of using the keyboard to answer the questions with. And last but not least, please, please, please ask questions to us as you have them. When there's something you don't understand, it is much faster for us to explain it to you than it is for you to try to research it yourself. And so as you have questions, send us an email, ask us the question on the forum, but let us help you. We've probably answered the question before. Okay? It's easier for us, it's faster for us to answer the question than for you to research it. So please, please, please ask us questions as you have them. Now, you've only been studying a month, so we can't really say that the end is near at this point in the game, but you've made a great start, you've committed to it, you're a month into this, and day by day you're getting closer to being ready for the exam. And if you stick to the plan, you keep studying each week, you stay with the study plan to make certain you cover the content, you will be ready to pass the exam when you take it.